So I just want to make a quick topic on this. Yeah, it's pertaining to the Nutbwallers again. And so, ever since let's just be honest, ever since I reconnected with pretty much the entire circle, I know most guys are not going to be watching my videos, or at least they're probably not watching my videos or keeping up with them. So, I'm not expecting that, all of them do. I know there's still some that they're gonna keep up, like Neil and Robbie. I know Mari, from time to time will. Who else? Lisa, from time to time will. So at least I'll still have a few people who are gonna watch my videos. And so, the only reason why a lot of these guys have kept up with me on my videos is because of the fact that I basically blocked them. I blocked all of my friends from the Nutbwallers. That's how they're able to watch all my videos. That's how they're keeping up with me in all my videos. Guys like Carlos and Julio, and I don't think a boss ever saw them, but whatever. So now, and Russ too. So now that I've reconnected with all these guys, though most of those same people are likely not watching them anymore. So I'll give you an example. Russ is one of them, because I saw him just text on one of the many group chats, and he was saying like, Mari is happy that I beat him on basketball. I guess he was referring to last week, and I saw my name on there. So it's obvious he did not watch my video where I doubled down, or actually I had 3 videos up referring to in regards to the Nutbwallers group chats and why I refused to interact with them. He did not watch them. That's how I know. That's why he mentioned my name on there, and as if he thought that I'm still interacting on them. Now look, like I said in yesterday's video, if he wants to continue to interact with those group chats, fine. I'm not gonna stop him. But you know me, I already said it in all 3 of those videos. I am not interacting with any of those any group chats. Just to wanna chill with them, unless they're about group hangouts. Okay? So these tail markers are annoying as hell, dude. I got so many of them that called yesterday. But anyways, so yeah, look. So since I reconnected with a bunch of these guys, most likely guys like him and probably Carlos have stopped watching my videos, because I'm already in touch with them on text. Julio too, I bet. Even so, but you know what? That's just fine. I'm not trying to criticize those people who stop watching my videos. It's cool. At least I have them again on text. So I'm not trying to make this a big deal. I'm just saying most of those guys that used to keep up with my videos that I upload, like those guys I mentioned, they probably stopped, and that's fine. So, like I said, I'm pretty sure some of those other guys are still going to be watching, like Robbie and Neil and Mari. So it's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to stop me from still wanting to upload. I've been uploading how many videos a day now? Like 4 to 5, sometimes even 5 to 6. So yeah, I'm still doing what I'm doing. So whether they see my videos or not, it's cool. I know who sees them for sure. I know my best friend Mari will see them. I mean, lately she hasn't really been up to keeping up very much. And when she does comment, it's like she's been late on some of them, on some of my updates, and that's fine. So this is no big. And these guys are not really so big on social media anyway. Except me and Russ. Hell, if I was on social media, if I was on Facebook, Russ will see my stuff, or even Instagram. Carlos will see my stuff. Those guys for sure are active on social media, But yeah, some of the other guys are they're probably done. You know what I'm saying? So look, man, I'm just like I said, I'm not making this a really big deal. Like, if they don't want, if some of these guys stopped if they stop keeping up to date with me on my videos, then so be it. Again, that's not gonna stop me from uploading whatever I want to upload. As much as possible, I'm trying to talk about different things. Yes, I know I had a Nutbwallers related video yesterday. So lately I have been uploading some Nutbwallers content. You know what I'm saying? So that's someone that has been, who wants to know what's going on with the Nutbwallers. Well, here's some videos for him. But as much as possible, I just want to cover different topics. You know what I mean? Just different people. And unfortunately, if I gotta bore some of y'all, some of the friends that are watching, because I'm talking about different people, so be it. But it's I just want to cover different things, and as I'm doing my unofficial podcasting, sure, I might do some of these some of these kind of videos with some of the other guys someday. If I ever decide to, like Russ or Neil, Dewey, Boss, Julio, Robbie. Yeah, I mean, I'll get them them on sometime. Whatever topic that I would feel that I would like to discuss with them, or whatever they want to discuss, and hey, it'll be all good. You know what I'm saying? So why not have an opportunity like that? Because originally I wanted to start doing this when with a friend, whether it be a Russ or a Boss. I originally wanted to start this last year. I think it was last year, because I had talks with them. That every time I hung out with those guys, I would always bring up, hey, sometime I'll do a podcast of the Nutbwallers with them, or with a friend, whether it's Russ. I always told Russ about that. I think I told Neil and the Boss about that, right? So, but my unofficial start was, I'm trying to remember if it was like toward the end of January, where my first topic was about where I stand with my life and the Nutbwallers. So now that I'm getting into this, maybe now I could really start, because I had an original idea of how I was going to do my quote unquote the Nutbwallers podcast, and right now I'm just using like thumbnails of just whatever I want to talk about, just images, or sometimes like edited images of what the topic's going to be, with some text. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, I'll definitely have an opportunity, and I think I'm going to have it set up, because this idea I got was inspired by watching or listening to some of the sports shows, like First Things First and The Odd Couple, when Chris Broussard was there at the time. So that's where I got this. It inspired me to want to do this very same thing, but to start it with a friend. So, but since I've started by myself, I can continue on and start doing some of these with some of my other friends. You know what I'm saying? Maybe next time I'll have somebody like a Neil or a Russ. I'll see who I can do it with. So yeah, I mean, this is this is all I want to say. As far as like ballers. Look, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. Like I said, it ain't a big deal if most of these guys don't even watch no more, and that's fine. Okay. I'm not forcing any of those guys, any of those dudes. Like, since I reconnected with all of them, I'm the Nutbwallers circle that it's still gotta watch my videos. That's fine. So, this is all I want to say, man. So, yeah, just hopefully I can get an opportunity to do one with a friend, and let's just see how that goes. Okay, so that being said, y'all have a nice rest of your day, and peace out.